Welcome into Drew Silly Diamonds for Sunday, October 5th, 2025. I am Drew Martin breaking down the NFL slate. 3 NFL bets coming your way, starting early. Let me know in the comments below where you agree, where you disagree. All is welcome. It helps grow the show in the YouTube comments. Your picks for today in any sport. Smash that like button if you're liking the content. As we got first game up, Miami Dolphins, Carolina Panthers, 44 and a hook being the total, -1. That is the Fins as the road favorite. 1 o'clock Eastern start. Kicking us off here outside of the Europe game. Guys, I like the Dolphins here. The market is at a flip favorite. I agree with the move. I think the Dolphins should be the favorite. We got to talk about the Panthers. I mean, Bryce Young as the quarterback, what a disaster. 7-25 as a starter in the NFL. This team is just 8-30. Their last 38 games overall. Even Andy Dalton, the Red Rocket, got some snaps last week. I mean, 1-3 overall. They did have that good win against the Falcons, kind of head scratching in that one. But they came back last week, lost to the Patriots 42-13, blowout fashion. They gave up 42 straight points before scoring a meaningless touchdown in the last 2 minutes in the blowout loss. Man, the Panthers are a one-way team, and that is looked to go against. The Dolphins did come back last week, get the win over the Jets, and have now covered 2 straight games. So after that really rough start, they looked like the worst team in the NFL out the gate. They're now 2-0 against the spread the last 2 weeks. Tyreek Hill, he goes down. That is a big loss in their offense. But still, with this line move and after that injury, I think it's kind of telling here, guys. I think the Dolphins are the side. And it's even more about betting against the Panthers here. So -1, we're on the Dolphins over the Panthers to kick us off on Sunday. We got next one up, also 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific start here. We are heading to the Big Easy. New Orleans Saints hosting the New York Giants. 42 being the total. We are seeing the Saints -2 at home in the Dome. Saints come in 0-4 on the year. They've now lost 8 straight games. This is their worst losing streak. Talking about the Saints organization here in 45 years. Spencer Rattler as the quarterback, 0-10 as an NFL starter. Is even going to get the start here. There's question marks there. This is also the number 30 defense in terms of scoring defense. Again, the Saints, a team I'm not looking to bet on in any form or fashion. Looking at the other side, the Giants, Jackson Dart, first road start after his first start overall in the NFL, getting the win. It was actually one of those games we talked about last week. Took the loss, but learned something from it. It's not that the Giants dominated the game, which they did not. But he did have over 50 rush yards. He managed the offense well. And Cam Scatterbo, their running back, man, remember him at Arizona State? He's a good player back there. He's going to get a lot of touches here. If you're a props better, look for his touches over, rushes over. I think they're going to feed him the ball. He had over, 40 touches last week. I think the Giants get it done. I think they win the game outright. If you like the money line, for record-keeping purposes here on the show, we're going to put the 2 points in our pocket. I think the Giants go on a little winning streak here. +2 against the Saints is the play. Got one game left for the Sunday Drew's Daily Diamond Show. If you're interested in premium picks, check them out. WagerTalk.com, experts page, Drew Martin. Nice run here in football, both college football and the NFL. So got some discounts up and available. Actually, the last day for the full season NFL and college football discount. So check that out, Drew Martin experts page, WagerTalk.com. All right, we got the afternoon kicks here, 4 o'clock Eastern, 1 o'clock Pacific. We are heading to Southern California for the LA Chargers and the Washington Commanders. 47 being the total. Chargers split line here, -2.5 with some juice, -3 at other shops. I like the Bolts here, guys. You can get a -2.5, -120 right now as I'm recording this in the 10 a.m. Eastern hour on Friday, heading into the weekend. Chargers come in 3-1, both straight up and against the spread. They were in that surprising loss against the Giants, which we just talked about on the last game, but they did beat the Broncos. They beat the Chiefs in week 1 down there in São Paulo, Brazil. They did outgain the Giants, though, 6 to just 3.8 yards per play. So I don't want to downgrade the Chargers too much for that road loss. They come back home with head coach Jim Harbaugh, 38-19 versus non-division opponents. He's really dominated it. And 5-0 against the spread off of an against the spread loss, which that is intact right now for that trend. So I think the Chargers bounce back here. Washington side 2-2 straight up and against the spread. This is the second of back-to-back road games. Don't like betting on that for teams. And in the loss at Atlanta, they gave up 24 first downs. They let the Atlanta quarterback Penix go 20 of 26 for over 300 yards passing against them. Now they have to face Justin Herbert. I think the Chargers are going to put up some points here, guys. And plus, the Washington quarterback situation, Jalen Daniels, yeah, he might play, but is he going to be 100%? I think there's question marks there if it's Marcus Mariota as well. I think the Chargers is the side here, guys. Under a field goal, -2.5, -120. That is the play. It is the Chargers over the Commanders. In recap, we got the Giants plus the 2 as the dog in the Big Easy. And we got the Dolphins -1 in that flip favorite game over the Panthers. So that's the 3 bets here for Sunday's Drew's Daily Diamond. As always, thanks for tuning in. Give me a comment below. Smash that like button. Cash those tickets. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks for tuning in.